चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, हो जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। ये देह ना याद आए, देहधारी ना याद आए, हो ये देह ना याद आए, देहधारी ना याद आए, ये पतित पुरानी सी हो दुनिया भी ना याद आए, याद आए तो बस अपना वो वतन ही याद आए। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। नगरी में जाएंगे, हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, हो वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, कर रहे हैं इंतजार घर ले जाने के लिए, आकारी बन करके हम वतन में जाएंगे, हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में। Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Happy Sadguruvar. Today we offer bhog to Baba, and now we'll be listening to Mohini Didi. And then our series continues. Today is day 11, Soul Consciousness, a drop of awareness 5 times a day. Trustee, nurturing through good habits. So now we'll be listening to Mohini Didi.
Taking everyone's love remembrances, I went to offer bhog to Baba. And Baba, with lot of love, accepted bhog. And then Baba was giving very, very loveful drishti to each child. And with his rays of light, as if his hands were moving around everyone's head. So it was not hands, but it was through the rays. And then Baba, after giving drishti, said, children are making a lot of efforts. And then they're giving lots of love because Baba said there is a lot of attention, lot of efforts. Then Baba said, at this time, the aim should be to always remain full. As soon as you find that any degrees or percentage is reducing, immediately make yourself full. Sometimes you could find that love, enthusiasm, peace is not, you are not full in that. There is something like you find today, I'm not uh, feeling peaceful. Peace is there, but I'm not full. So Baba said, don't let it reduce to an extent that either obstacles come or also you could get stuck. So Baba was saying, giving example that like some children, when they drive car, they always keep their tank full. And some they say still half is there. Some leave until end, and they find that somewhere they get stuck. So remain full. Immediately notice that today I do not have same enthusiasm. I'm not full. So use some means to increase and make it full. And then Baba said, actually, at confluence age is the age of all the attainments. And as soon as you do anything, you get instant fruit. That is why you have to be karma yogi. But also when you do service, seva through mind or words, whatever way you serve, you get instant fruit, instant reward. And I said, Baba, we are paying attention to the practice of soul consciousness. Baba said, because soul also is in bondage of the body. And now you are creating relationship with body. Because when there is bondage, there is sorrow. When there is bondage, you are hurt. When you are bondage, you feel limited. But when there is relationship, there is beautiful experience. So when you have done actions in body consciousness, so now body demands, right? Because soul use the body using some weaknesses, vices. So now you change that bondage and make it into relationship by using the body with virtues for elevated actions. So Baba said that actually when you uh, do seva, change relationship. So it's not only you have to make efforts to remain full, but Baba's blessing will also keep you full. Because whatever elevated actions you're doing or thoughts, you get the reward, so you become full. So it's a combination of your efforts and Baba's blessings. So I was looking at Baba's, what is first, efforts or blessings? Baba says if there were not blessings, you wouldn't have been able to do what you are doing. In such tamo pradhan world, you children maintaining your purity, your charitable actions, pure heart, is because of Baba's blessings. If you were not receiving Baba's blessing, it's impossible to be free from the bondage. It's the blessing, but also with blessing, efforts are also important. So blessing help you to make efforts. And then when you make efforts, you get more blessings. And then Baba says, you become tireless. You also become free from bondages. And Baba said, you then have a very, very spiritual, loveful relationship with the body, with the matter, in relationships also. So lots of love from Baba, from Sadguru Baba, and feel Baba's hands on your head. Baba giving lots of love through, not as I said hands, but the rays, and it makes the feel of the hand. So lots of love to everyone. Om Shanti. The practice which we are doing, because when we practice, and then we also come to know how much we practice, right? And then how real it is, how practical it is, that experience will come. If we only have knowledge in the intellect and we don't practice and make it practical and real, there won't be any experience. Right? And experience is very, very important. Like, it's a day, but just to looking at my own body and becoming trustee of body. Generally, we use two words, grasti and trustee. Grasti is one who is caught up into household all the time. So grasti for the body is all the time organs of the body pulling for something or other. Sometimes eyes pulling, sometimes ears pulling, sometimes mouth. Because there is still, like Baba said, some bondage there. And then for grasti, intellect is always with something or other. It's the house, it's furniture of the house, location, many things. Intellect keep pulling. A grasthi's intellect is always pulling towards physical things, whether it's relationships or material things. And with trustee takes care of everything, does everything, but there is no pull. Because this ownership or the thought that I and my is a big, big bondage. So I am soul, this body, I am trustee of, so I'm not caught up in grasti. That means whole day only taking care of body. That is why one very, very beautiful tradition we have, that whatever we have to feed body with, we offer it to Baba. Whatever we have to use, we offer it to Baba. So that I don't become grasti, right? While cooking, we only have thought we have to offer bhog is for Baba, and then, of course, for the family, for the children, all of us. So when we have this thought inside, then it's not a household. Otherwise, really, it's whole day household. Right? We wake up in the morning, we want body needs this, then we have breakfast, then that's over, then we need, whole day. So one is offering bhog and other is while eating, remembering Baba. So you don't feel that, no? There is a saying that uh, we are living to eat, right? But we are eating to live. Yes, whatever body needs, we give, but there's not pull all the time. So even to be trustee of body, not grasti with body. Your body is grasti is whole day, right? But this awareness of being trustee will help us to do everything because we have to take care of body, but we are not pulled by organs all the time. So when we practice, we start noticing that how much bondage the soul has with the body, whether through thoughts, sometimes through actions. So I like when Baba was saying that you change bondage into relationships. You don't make it suffer, right? Like some of the renunciations are so hard. Some religions, uh, compulsory lot of things, very, very. They don't have to eat so many days or so many. No, but Baba says, children, keep body comfortable. You don't have to make it suffer, but not all the time also pulled by it. There will be situations you might not get what you are used to. Mm. But it shouldn't make you worried, like if we don't get this, it's all right. There will be always something, no? Baba has said if you are trustee, until end, Baba will feed you with dal roti. Hmm? Baba will feed you whatever is needed for the body. So what I'm saying, that these are practices which we need to do it. By doing it, you feel it, where I need more, what I need more. So even if we just say trustee for a day, but we are adding to the list, not only one. And now we are saying nurturing the body with good habits. We have to nurture body, right? But not only uh, satisfying the taste or satisfying in a very, very external way. But as I did mention that if our thought is we are offering to Baba, we have to purify the nature. I always say when you peaceful, then you not only connect the peace with your breath, but also you are creating peace in the air around you also. Even air becomes peaceful. Whatever quality, whatever virtue I am imbibing and using that virtue through the body, that much I am also giving that to the nature. And I start understanding more and more when Baba says you have to make nature also Sato Pradhan. You have to be Prakriti Jit or victorious over nature. One is victory over nature, another is making nature Sato Pradhan. So when my attitude, my thoughts, words and actions are Sato actions, Sato Pradhan actions, body being the part of the nature, and because I spread those vibrations, even the sound, which is peaceful, is creating peace in the nature, making it Sato Pradhan. So it's a very simple practice, and maintaining this attitude that I am trustee of this body, I have to nurture this body. You don't have to make your body suffer in the sense, starving or fasting. Yes, fasting is good for health once in a while, but not kind of restricting. So you give to your body whatever is needed because it needs nurturing, right? If you have plant at home, you will water it, no? Put it in sunlight. So body also needs nurturing, but our habits, when I say good habits, basically is first I would definitely say whatever I am using for the body, I offered to Baba, it came to me from Baba. And for that, this whole concept that whatever I have is Baba's. For those who, some of us or many those who are living at centers or surrender, we don't have our income. So whatever Baba gives us from Baba's Bhandara, we use it. There was a time, even now we see some places, whatever comes at Baba's home, fruits, vegetables, whatever comes, that's generally we use. Not just keep running to the shops, right? Baba's Bhandara has this, let's make this, yeah. And we do get, no, Wednesdays we get for bhog. Saturday then we get bhog things for Sunday morning. So feeling should be whether you are at in household or at center, what I am eating, what I am wearing, whatever I am using for the body is from Baba's Bhandara, not mine. There was a time when Baba said, whenever you get any personal gift, when you use that gift, every time you will use it, you will remember who gave you. Oh, I got this from this one. So your intellect is full. So if you say it's from Baba, so always remember that it's not mine, it's from Baba. Everything, whatever you use, Baba gave me, I'm using from Baba's Bhandara. So you're not doing out of habits, right? Habits also pull us. No? If we have good habits, and one of that good habit is really to always, always have contentment that whatever is Baba giving me, I'm very happy with that. Whatever Baba is feeding me, I'm happy with that. So this deep contentment also comes through when I have always feeling I belong to Baba and Baba is sustaining me. Baba is nurturing me. Somewhere deep within I and mine. After all, it's my body. I have to take care. Mm. It's so interesting when Shiv Baba will come in Brahma Baba's body. At that time, there were no running tap water or showers in Madhuban. So we used to have bucket and a tumbler. So while bathing, Baba used to say, it's the chariot of Shiv Baba. I'm bathing this chariot of Shiv Baba. Simple actions, very simple actions. There can be this feeling where I'm in remembrance of Baba. And it's easy, when there are regular karmas, actions we do towards the body. Doesn't need a lot of concentration, right? In Lokik world, before Gyan, it was really during shower you used to hear our older ancestors will keep chanting Om, Om, Om. Why are they doing it while taking shower? Then now Baba says it's simple action, you don't need concentration. So remember, Baba, I'm cleaning the body, I'm washing the body, I'm feeding the body. So could be more remembrance. So whatever we do is not the pull of the body, but it is what is nurturing according to Shrimad. So we feed body with very pure food, satopradhan food, sattvic, not only vegetarian, but is bought with pure consciousness. Baba used to, in early days, I remember I was sent to open a center, get center opened somewhere. And Baba gave me 500 rupees. At that time, 500 rupees were a lot. And said, child, buy food from this money because there were no Brahmins yet in that place. So you buy rent and other things you can pay. But for 6 months, you eat from this money. Baba will send you more. Baba was so particular with us that even the money, it hasn't, no, because center is new, so they are not Brahmins. It's after 6, 8 months when they become Brahmins, they put in Baba's box. So Baba will give money and say, daughter, eat from this. So much purity Baba used to pay attention that the money, then what we buy, and then how we cook, and then feed the body. Because body also is actually very valuable, very valuable. So as much we have this whole feeling of that I'm being nurtured and sustained by Baba, and of course, very appropriate good habits I have, where there is, I don't have greed, eating as much as necessary, not out of greed. There could be lot of attachment with the food. One is to eat healthy food, but to eat that food with attachment, right? So good, organic, why not eat it, get it, but then don't get attached to that also. It's very subtle. So that proper nurturing comes in the body. Whatever you will feed body with in that consciousness, it will remain very healthy. It will remain very, very useful for Baba's service also. So this awareness and consciousness is very, very important. So think about it, practice, and see where you need more attention, where still there is very subtle attachment, even while feeding body, because then it affects mind, no? Our state shouldn't get fluctuated because of any uh, connection, anything's connected with the habits of the body. So it requires some subtle attention and practice of creating the right awareness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti to all on this Satguruvar day, beautiful day. We just had a lovely message from Baba, very much in keeping with the efforts we are doing. And Baba always is so good to remind us that yes, efforts are good, but don't forget blessings. You're really moving ahead with blessings, right? So lots and lots of inspiration, upliftment from Baba's message. And I think as Sister Mohini was sharing, that we are practicing quite genuinely and deeply, with every aspect that's coming up every day. And the more we practice, of course, we notice what we need to pay more attention to, but I think we also notice some of our strengths, some of the awarenesses that I think we have kind of accumulated over a period of time and have become natural for us. I think both sides, right? what we need more attention, and we also are able to kind of, it's not about patting yourself, but at least you notice that, there are some things that you've been able to do well. So today was our practice as a trustee, especially the trustee of the body. And I'm sure everyone has accumulated beautiful experiences through the day, right? A lot of lightness, a lot of, attention to details and accountable to everything that you're doing with the body, but also a lot of feeling of being carefree, because after all, I'm just a trustee, right? Baba is ultimately responsible. And so very, very beautiful feelings. Also, how can I use what I've been entrusted with more for Baba, more for service, more for humanity? I was picking up on this one word Sister Mohini threw out right in the middle of it, and it had to do with tirelessness, where we are becoming free from bondage. But one of the ways in which it shows is you become more and more tireless. That's definitely an area that I could work more on, because any kind of tiredness, especially if it happens, more than usual, I think I need to see what am I carrying the bondage or the burden of, so that I'm getting tired so easily. So for me, that's like a little red flag when I become tired easily. Again, this was a quality that I think that was more prevalent or apparent as a karma yogi, right? It's not so much a sitting down quality, but it's more an action quality where we're moving around, we're using our body senses. And as a karma yogi, you notice a lot of things, where your pulls are, what your internal conversation is, and how often actually you're using these words, I and my, that really create the burden and all the tiredness. So I'm wondering if anybody carried with you the tape recorder to listen to yourself, the I, the my. It's easy to pick up the words that come out, but what about the words that we repeat to ourselves? I this and my this and I that. So something to be very, very careful about. And this rhyming word, no? Grahasti and trustee. Everybody got that? Very nice rhyming Baba's words. Grahasti. Usually you would think, Grahasti means you have to have a big family, you have to have a lot of, pulls from the family, but what about the family of this body? So many senses, so many different parts of the body. Some we can see, some we can't see, and every part of the body really can pull if we don't pay attention to, and if we don't remain in that lotus seat or lotus throne all the time. So a nice image, the family of my own body, organs of the body, right? So no pulse, and very, very gently we are moving into, I love the way these practices one day to the other are actually, it's almost like I was saying the other day, they're being weaved so beautifully and with so much connection to each other. And tomorrow we are paying attention to the habits, and the habits, especially with our sense organs. And we heard a lot about the eyes, the mouth, and what else is important? The ears, right? Three very important organs that really pull. Eyes, of course, we have, dwelt on the drishti aspect for a couple of days. Today, Sister Mohini spoke a lot about how the tongue, the mouth pulls us, the taste buds pull us, and how we have to really get into the habit. This beautiful, lovely habit Baba has created at the confluence age of offering to Baba and eating in remembrance. Beautiful, right? And then I was also thinking of the pull of the ears, right? So much addiction, so much pull, so much stimulation these days with sound, with noise, with music, with this, with that. And I think it was just the other day Baba said, listen only to Baba's songs, right? And see only what Baba has to offer. But lots and lots of stimulation, especially from our cell phones and from our devices. So I think it's a good day tomorrow to pay attention to all the senses, not only the mouth, not only food, but also our ears, our eyes, and of course the touch. I think all of the five senses we have to conquer eventually. And the bigger context, of course, is victory over nature, right? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing it as, minutely as this with our sense organs? Because the sense organs are the connecting point between the soul and the nature, right? And so we are having victory over nature and we are making nature Satu Pradhan. Again, a very, very high vision and context for why we are practicing and creating these good habits with the sense organs. So our practice for tomorrow, the slide, I am a point of light, a living being in the center of the forehead, seated on my lotus throne. I nurture the relationship with my sense organs through good habits. I am a point of light, a living being in the center of the forehead, seated on my lotus throne. I nurture the relationship with my sense organs through good habits. And again, as I was saying, for me, a big pull is the messages on your WhatsApp or your email messages. I mean, a lot of it could wait a few more minutes, but why am I being pulled instantly as soon as they come to look at them, to respond to them? So many, many aspects of our being in control of the senses that you will notice tomorrow and make a note of, especially at those 5 times that you're sitting. But also, as I said, this is a lot to do with karma yoga. Habits are also very much part of karma yoga's lifestyle. So you will notice a lot when you're moving around. So be careful, be watchful, watch for those words, I, my, the pulse. And I think we'll have a lot to have learned by the end of the day tomorrow. Om Shanti, Sister Mohini.
Yes, yes, all the time, do everything smilingly. When you smile and do it, good for the self, but also support for others. And always, always smiling, we also become cooperative in karma yoga. I have seen that if 6, 8 people do something together, everything gets done fast and there is joy. So even if we divide duties, responsibilities, but always smilingly extend your help and cooperation and support. So anyway, have good day tomorrow and see with how with your smile and cheerfulness you are able to nurture your body and give support to others also. Om Shanti.
Welcome to a Vyakti journey. Ancestors sharing, touched by an angel. देखा है तुमको बाबा, रूहों को प्यार करते, कांटों को
यहाँ आए तो यहाँ तो एक तो कभी बाबा खरीदारियों पर भी भेजता था, लेकिन बाबा का मेरे एक बात बताऊं, बाबा का मेरे से खास बहुत प्यार था। क्यों? मैं एक ही बच्चा था जो ऐसे मारपीट खा के बंधन मुक्त होके आया था। तो बाबा का बच्चा ने इतना सहन किया है, तो मेरे को बाबा खास छुट्टी देता था, तो मैंने मेरे पास आके मेरी वाणी भी सुन सकती हो। तो साइकिल पर मैं जाता था बाबा की वाणी सुनने के लिए। क्लिफ्टन पर रहते थे बच्चे अलग से एक बंगले में, लेकिन वहां से मेरे को छुट्टी से मैं जाता था, वाणी सुन के आता था। तो इसी प्रकार से बाबा तपस्या भी कराते थे, सेवा भी कराते थे। तो हर प्रकार से पालना ऐसे करते थे जैसे हम शहजादे हैं, कोई चिंता नहीं। तो मेरे को बाबा अपने अंग संगी रहते थे बहुत सारे। खास करके पिछाड़ी का समय है जो सातवां का परम सौभाग्य है। इन हाथों का भी परम सौभाग्य है जो ऐसे प्यारा बाबा के रथ की मालिश भी करता था। तो बाबा के साथ अंग संग जाके सेंटर्स पर टेप भी बढ़ता था। ये भी सब ड्यूटीज ऐसी मिली मेरे को जो बाबा के अंग संग रहे। जैसे एक बार मैं बताता हूँ, मैं जब मालिश पर बैठता था ना, खास करके पिछाड़ी के समय में, वो 67-68 से मैं देखता था बाबा ऐसे उपराम होते जाते थे। मैं मालिश करता था, ऐसे लगता था जैसे बाबा है नहीं। अचानक शरीर में आके बाबा कहते, अरे बच्चे अभी तक मालिश कर रहे हो क्या? जल्दी करो, मेरे को पत्र लिखनी है, बच्चों से मिलना है। मैं कहता था बाबा आप शरीर बन जाओ ना, ये शरीर तो आपने शिव बाबा को दे दिया ना, आप शरीर में क्यों आती है? अरे ऐसे रथ के तो मैं जितनी मालिश करूं उतनी कम है। ये रथ कैसा है जो दो सर्वश्रेष्ठ आत्माएं, पूज्य आत्माएं, शिव बाबा ब्रह्मा बाबा दोनों को सवारी देता है। तो ऐसे रथ की तो मैं जितनी मालिश करूं उतनी थोड़ी है। तो बाबा हंस पड़ते थे। बाप को बच्चा अभी ज्ञान देने लगा है, कहता है अशरीरी हो जाओ। बाप बच्चों को कहता है अशरीरी बनो, अभी बच्चा बाप को कहता है अशरीरी बनो। ऐसे कई चट होती थी। और फिर बाबा अंगुली पकड़ के मकान का काम भी सिखाते थे। कैसे बनाओ बच्चे, ऐसे मकान बनाओ जो बच्चे आगे रहेंगे तो ऐसे आराम से रहे कि उनको घर भूल जावे। और फिर जो कमरा बनाता था ना, कहता था वहां 5-7 दिन तुम रहो, रह के देखो कोई तकलीफ तो नहीं है, सब कुछ ठीक है। इसी रीति से बाबा अशरीरी बनते 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 आखिर कर्मातीत हो गए।
किसको खबर है कौन साथ है हमारे, जिसकी नजर से चलते चांद और तारे, चांद और तारे। कितनी ही बार तुमने पार उतारा, साथ तुम्हारा प्रभु कितना है प्यारा, साथ तुम्हारा।
Om Shanti. So nice to hear our ancestors of the Yajna takes us back into those stories. And even though we were not in that stories in a physical way, but still we can feel the whole story in our practical life, right? Did you all fly there and experienced? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Avikti team, for bringing such beautiful stories from our ancestor souls. And now we'll be remembering Baba, take drishti, and merge in Baba's love. One announcement that in 2 days we'll be celebrating our Valentine's Day with our Baba, right? He is our beloved, so we can't miss this day. And of course, we'll be having a special bhog on that day. It's a Sunday, it's a good day. And evening, we'll offer bhog to Baba. And also, we'll have something very special on that day. So please don't miss it. We'll be together on Valentine's Day. Thank you, Om Shanti. And now we'll.
So you experience how much Baba loves each one of you and how much Baba is with us on our journey, always as a friend, as a guide. So we feel very, very lucky, fortunate to have Baba with us all the time. Om Shanti and good night, everyone.